So today I'm going to tell you a story that it might look like music story, but actually it's a business transformation story. So my name is Omer Warshawski, and I'm the general manager of Settle Down Production, an independent music label. We partner with Oz Digital to use Microsoft Power Platform and AI to do something that small labels usually can't do, and work in the same structure, in the smart thinking and ability to grow as a big label, but without growing our team. So there is a short clip I would like to share with you. This is the James Malcolm Band. We just got to the point from the emerging to the breaking out. We started as an unknown act, and let's see what we got.
I still drive past the town where we ran so wide. Barefoot summer's dreams of a reckless child. Some of us had fire and some got lost in the rain. Some still fight the battles that they lost back then. I see good folks stumble, watch streets go cold. People lost their way before they got too old. Watch a few climb mountains to chase what's real. So just kept on running. Some say it's stuck in the wheel. Some got up, some stayed down, some broke free, some stood their ground. I had my trials, faced the storm, but built my home and found my home. Through the highs and lows, I hung around. Some got up, some stayed down.
So what you just saw might look pretty nice, a band, nice crowd, good energy, but what we can't see here is the operational iceberg underneath. This moment represents many months of contracts and detailed tracking every detail and a lot of risk management before even one fan ever showed up. To release one album and host one first concert, we had to create, we had to negotiate, track and execute over 24 legal agreements. Who not? Artists, musicians, vendors, studios, distributors, and as you know, or may not, but large labels, they have departments for this. And us, we have spreadsheets and a lot of anxiety. I like that. So every contract carries a lot of important information. Obligations, detail, payments that are needed to be done, exclusivity, and we are a small team, as I told you. Without a real system, many details, we can forget about them. You forget about details, and you miss it, then you make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you lose money, and sometimes a lot. Nobody likes to lose money, right? That's when we realized something really important. That our challenge was not the paperwork, it was how we work. An album isn't just one thing, it's a group of songs that move in parallel. Sometimes one of them is stuck behind, the other one was just released, the other one is waiting for approval. And when you can't see the whole pictures, we get the delays, and the delay starts to build up. What looks like pure art is actually project management. It's just hidden behind all of the creativity. Marketing, such a hard thing. It doesn't start on the release days. It starts weeks before, and to stay relevant, we need to continue much long after. For small labels, we need to keep the messaging, the timing, and the execution, everything aligned is incredibly hard without any automation or any intelligence helping us behind the scenes. Streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all of these kind of things you can just think about, they give us huge amount of data. So the real question is not if we have the data, because we have much of it. The real question is if we can actually use it in time. For us, this data, it guides us to big decisions, how we should spend our marketing budget, where we should go on a tour, and what songs went better, what songs went less and deserve more support. And it turns the numbers into our directions. I can talk to you about my problems for a while, and there are more and more, but I think it's time to move on to our solution. At some point, we realized that working hard did the opposite of being good. It actually became a pretty risk. So we don't need any more tools because, as I told you, we have many tools. We needed one system that could grow with us without adding any more stuff. The Power Platform gave us something simple and powerful. The strength of a big system with the speed of a small team. We could build whatever we needed really fast and add the AI only where it truly mattered. So there is some data, as you can see. You can see here all of the information about where our fans from and how many listeners we got. That's just like to give you the whole picture. And about the contract. Now AI doesn't just store a contract. It actually helps us understand them better. We know what's expiring and what's exclusive and where all of the risks are, most of them at least. And that level of clarity is something that only large legal departments usually have. AI doesn't make the creative choices for us. It shows us where problems might start, and when we know about the problems ahead, we have less surprises. When we have less surprises, better releases. Instead of guessing and needing to guess what worked, AI helps us summarize all of the engagement and spot the pattern and improve the next release, and all of that without hiring any analysts. Touring and promotion, those things cost a lot of money. AI helps us make smarter choices earlier by showing real audience behavior and not just guesses. So we invest where we know the fans are and not where we need to guess they're from or hope they might be. When we started the second album, the James Malcolm Band, if you don't know, we have released the first album, and if you like it, you're more than welcome to hear it. Then we started to work on the second album. We signed a new folk artist. So did we need to start everything from scratch? You're supposed to say no. No. We didn't have to start everything from scratch. We reused the same workflow and the data models and AI insight. And that's how small teams like us, we can scale. Here's an audio from Hannah Ash. This is our new contemporary folk singer. So let's hear.
Mama, there was a tall boy out in the street today, standing there with a beat up guitar, sun on his neck, dust on his shoes. Cars went by, nobody stopped. There was an old white woman leaning against Keller's door, listening like she'd been waiting for him longer than she could remember. He kept on singing like the song was all he had. Kept on singing like it might make God bless the guy who loved you. If you sang your heart out loud, kept on singing to a thin and passing crowd.
So as you all heard, you hear a different sound, same system, because when your foundation is flexible, you can support any artist or any project without rebuilding everything. And that's how a small team like us, again, keeps growing. This model works far beyond music. Music only makes it easier to see. Any business that manages IP, partners, contracts, marketing, or data can use it. And of course, that AI didn't replace the creativity. It just helps us protecting it. And that was the point of what Jason said in the beginning. AI does for us all of the complicated and repetitive work. So as the people, we can focus on what's really matter. Before that, I have some more of the data to show you. As you can see, not showing.
So,
What I'm about to show you is all of the information we get by using the AI and how much it helps us make the picture clear, and we are more available to put, the focus on what's really matter, as I said. So here we got all of the information, the growth, Spotify followers, listeners, what songs went really good, what songs deserve more support, the countries, so we know where to invest and we don't need to guess.
so can you scroll back? This
Yeah,
is
sure.
one of the things I find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
A little higher. So the second largest company is Sweden. Our country is Sweden for American country or contemporary countries, followed by Norway and for
Spotify, Swedish, Daniel Beck, very good stuff. If you haven't used Spotify, check it out.
Yeah, and for a while, actually, Brazil was in the lead, tied with the United States for about a month.
Yes. So we can see here all of the information with Apple Music, Spotify. Here also we have all of the details for how many streams. It's by time, the day 1, week 1, month 1, and then when the full album was released. So you can all see that it makes our life much easier.
So I got a question. Is AI presenting that data or how did you get the data? Does it present it in that format or?
Yeah, so that's what, so we partnered with Omer's team, and using Power Platform and the AI tools, we set it up so that they had a series of structured data and then unstructured, and certain repeatable data. So from like Spotify, there was CSV files that could be downloaded on a regular basis. Apple had a different one, YouTube has a different one. So it was a combination of providing where they drop the information and then working with the team to figure out what do they need from the data, what's important to them so they can do their planning. So it's really kind of that's that negotiation between IT and the domain experts on, there's a lot of data. What data do you need to make these decisions better, or to do some workflow activities, or solve repetitive tasks? Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sorry, could people hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you also use the AI to interpret the data and to give you ideas, recommendations, and stuff like that?
Yeah. So one of the features we put in there is, so the organization decides this is where we're going to do our next 2 concerts, but we added this optional section of tell me this is what we're planning. So it then provides them guidance on this is how close you're meeting your target. This is what the data is telling us, and this is what you need to do to prepare for that concert. But it also came up with recommendations. You should schedule a concert in Oslo because these numbers have reached a certain level and you've had multiple requests through social media. So this is taking data or signals from different platforms, asking you to come and perform. And then it's, human in the loop setting. What is the threshold? Like how many, so with the data coming in, there's a difference between streams unique listeners, and then what they call active listeners, which are then broken into subcategories of super listeners, moderate listeners, and light listeners. So all those things matter, and it's also important to track it over time because you want to see certain conversions of people from not active to to light to moderate. Super listeners are that's kind of that's a dedicated group there, but I'm sorry, I forgot the question.
It was about interpreting the data and.
Yeah, so it takes the data and provides, how'd you say, so based on plans they have, what are activities that should be doing, and then here's some insights that you may not be aware of. Like, I don't think the team would have thought of, should we schedule a concert in Oslo? When does it make sense? That wasn't on the list. So it does open up new insights, as well as, what cities in the United States appear to be, next places to schedule concerts. Any other questions?
So we actually got what we wanted. We're rising up and we're performing without hiring any more staff and growing our team. And that got to the point that everything can change. Your artists can change. Your artists can change. Your music can change. But this platform is really flexible and can handle all of it and is meant to handle all of it. And if we use the Microsoft powered AI to compete against industry giant music label, so just imagine what your company, what your organization can actually do with it. Thank you.